Hey, Sarah.
Oh, come on in.
Thank you. You ready to answer some questions to help the students get to know you a little better?
I think Goliath is ready to answer some questions.
Goliath is. You want to introduce him real quick?
Yeah, this is our puppy.
Wow, what a cutie.
Actually, he's an adult male.
There he goes. What a little fast boy. All right, so let's get started with these questions. What's one thing people don't know about you?
Honestly, this was a really... Oh, that's a hard question. I tell probably too much to too many people.
Goliath, thank you for hanging out.
Probably, I really like singing and sing quite a lot, just randomly throughout the day. And even like Lawrence and I will make up like little songs randomly. Come here, bud. Come here.
All right, window or aisle seat?
I think it depends on the flight and who you're flying with. Because if Lawrence and I are flying together, window seat. You know, if I'm flying with strangers, aisle seat. Because I don't want to climb over them to leave.
Amen. What's the most recent TV show you watched?
Probably The Umbrella Academy.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
I think I'm fun. And, let's say, strong-willed. And I would say, like, critical thinker.
Nice. What would you say is your favorite hobby?
I can tell you my least favorite hobby. Actually, I can show you.
Oh, yeah?
So, my husband really loves to work out. And, oh, Goliath created this garage gym for us. And I don't really super love using it all the time. And he likes to make me use it quite a lot.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
A lot of space.
Yeah, we'll have people come and work out with us, and he convinces me that working out is good for me. And it probably is, but...
Do you have a dream country to visit?
Yeah, so actually, Lawrence and I already went on our kind of dream vacation. Last year, we went to New Zealand.
Wow.
And I would still say that is my dream vacation. I would love to go back. We joke about moving there someday, although we probably never will. But other than that, I would love to go to Israel. That would also be really nice.
Those are great answers. What would you say is your favorite food?
Ooh. I love cheese fries. Which is probably why my husband makes me work out. Yeah, but I just love food in general. My family is just big foodies.
What's your favorite dessert then?
I would have to say my favorite dessert right now is ice cream. But that changes all the time.
What about a favorite snack?
Right now, I would say my favorite snack is cereal. I will kind of buy that and munch on it. But yeah, that also changes quite a bit.
What about a favorite fast food restaurant?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I am fast fooded out right now. I have had too much fast food. I was really excited moving here at first because there was a Taco Bell really close. I love Taco Bell. But yeah, right now I'm like over fast food.
What about a least favorite one then?
Okay, I would say ones that I don't even want to try, which is like Jack in the Box, Taco Bueno. Never really wanted to try that. I know some people, that is so weird, but just don't want to try.
I don't think it's necessarily weird. It's just weird because you like Taco Bell.
I know, isn't it? I don't know. I'm weird. Add that to my 3-word description.
What book did you most recently finish?
So actually probably two. I recently have been reading through it's like a Wax and Wane series by Brandon Sanderson. And it's been really good. It's kind of fantasy fiction type stuff. I really like that. And then we just finished a book for our book club on staff called Santa Biblia. So.
But what book are you currently reading?
Probably an answer you've heard quite a lot. We're reading another book on staff called Toughest People to Love. That's the title of it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Just kind of about Christian counseling, pastoral counseling type material. Super fun. Haven't started another fantasy book because fun fact about myself, I consume books and TV shows. That's why I don't watch them all the time.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
Man, so many to pick from. Probably living with someone who was really, really different than me. I think it really kind of prepared me a lot for marriage and learning to love people who think differently than you, who, kind of chill at the house differently than you. How to really love people even though things are really difficult, how to have healthy conflict and kind of create some of those things when they don't already exist. So yeah, I'd say that.
What's the best piece of advice you ever received?
Well, funnily enough, in that scenario, I got some good advice that says, don't let crazy people make you crazy. And that is some good advice right there.
If you weren't a campus pastor, what would you be?
I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I really don't know. But that also doesn't scare me. I would just go try things, Yeah, figure it out along the way. So.
What's your favorite movie?
I think A Knight's Tale. I could watch that movie all the time.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, I've probably seen that movie upwards of 50 times. It's so good.
How about what's your idea of a perfect date?
Well, funnily enough, Lawrence and I do a lot of hobbies together. And one of the hobbies that we really love to do, besides working out, we love to do, would be board games. And so, so this is another little sitting area. But yeah, we have all of these little board games that we'll play. So we like doing that. And then Lawrence loves making little miniatures. I don't know. Or he'll build things and yeah, so painting that can be pretty fun. But
what's your favorite board game?
oh, honestly, let me look back again. Okay, favorite is really hard. I mean, honestly, that's a hard question in general because I love so many things. Let me show you.
Oh, yes.
We love Zombicide.
Ooh.
It's really fun. And then we really like this deck building game, which is super intense. I know it looks really big, but it's 7 games all in one box or something like that. Yeah, those are probably our favorites.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Where would you say you connect with God best?
In what room or?
Just wherever.
I think nature is always a really good thing, but honestly, I would say first and foremost, just being alone. I really like being totally alone to where I can have just a full conversation with God.
What makes you smile?
Anything. I feel I smile quite a lot. I mean, you could probably make me smile super easy.
What song would you listen to on repeat?
Okay, honestly, I can listen to things on repeat quite a lot. I can watch things over again a lot. So recently someone mentioned like Christmas music. I don't super love Christmas music, but Pentatonic's Christmas music is just some of the most beautiful music. And so recently I've been listening to like some of Pentatonic's songs just kind of on repeat. So
Speaking of holiday music, what's your favorite holiday?
my favorite holiday is probably Halloween. I love it so much. I don't know why. My family just celebrated it a lot. So, yeah, we do a lot of like Halloween things, and they would throw a big Halloween party, and you know, we'd always do costumes. My parents go like all out. Like 2 years ago, I think my stepmom and dad were Frankenstein and then the Bride of Frankenstein, and I mean,
Nice.
they went like all out for it. So it was just always like a really fun time.
That's great. What's a skill you're working on mastering?
Oh, actually, right now I am trying to learn how to do like pull-ups. So one day.
I guess there's no way for you to show us how far you've come in that one.
Nope, we already left that room, so.
So what would you say is your favorite musical artist? That Pentatonics too?
I don't know what a favorite artist would be. I love music, but I like a lot of music, a lot of different varieties of music.
How about something you don't like? What's a trend you want to see end forever?
Ooh, I do feel like this like cancel culture type of stuff where it's like cancel Ellen, I don't know. Or like weird apology videos on YouTube. I don't know. Opinions on social media. Like, can we get rid of that? I don't know. Probably a list of things. Yeah.
What's the best compliment you've received?
That was a really, really good question. I probably need to remember more compliments. I'm going to be honest. My critical thinker tends to remember the criticism a lot more than the compliments. But one I remember getting was definitely having really nice eyebrows. And I'm like, thank you.
What's the best way to rest or decompress?
That also changes quite a lot. I would say sometimes I really like hanging out with people. Sometimes I'm all peopled out, and so doing something restful at home is really nice. So like TV, or sometimes like in here we have a little paint station set up for those minis that Lawrence really likes to work on. And so we'll paint little minis, or I don't know. Just different things. Working outside has been really nice. Like we'll work on our house or do little projects. So it really depends on what sounds really restful at the time.
Cool. So last one. What's your favorite Bible verse?
I would say it's in Ezekiel, and I don't remember. It's like Ezekiel 29 or something like that. But it just talks about how God is going to take away our heart of stone and give us a heart of flesh, and that he's going to put his spirit inside of us, and that this is kind of the promise that God gives us. And I think that was really helpful, especially going through college. I don't know. I think sometimes you can really feel like emotions are bad, and I think this verse really gave me this vision. But no, emotions aren't really bad, but more so like we're trying to gain the emotions of God and really live with his heart inside of us instead of this kind of broken way that we feel right now, and that his promise is this new spirit, and that we are going to kind of be led by him and look like him. And yeah, I think that was just really comforting, and has been over the years quite a lot. So
Cool. Thanks for having me over. Thanks for answering these questions. I'll be seeing you soon.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah.